is just a breath of fresh air.
If you want to try something, try one of the war stories. But they're best taken in order, because there's one for 1914, one for 15, one for 16, one for 17, and one for 18. I think you might like Joseph Reedley, too.
I will check those out. Well, Anne, thank you again. We hope you enjoy the rest of your warm day while we're shivering.
Where are you?
We're in Maryland.
Oh, well, at least you're not in Texas.
No, we're not in Texas, thank goodness. Cold enough here.
Well, we have power, too.
Yes.
I don't think we could do this if we were in Texas, unfortunately.
Power and water. Well, stay safe.
You
and
too.
Thank you very much. I enjoyed the privilege.
Take you.
And you
Take
too.
care, Anne.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Anne Perry has always been one of my favorite authors. I have been reading her since she came out with Cater Street Hangman back in the day, and have looked forward to every book that she's put out. I've never been disappointed.
Well, I learned about Anne Perry from you and started reading. I came in late to the game, but I quickly caught up because they're actually pretty quick reads, but so jam-packed with so many historical accuracies. You just fall in love with the Pitt family.
Yes, and I'm a special fan of Inspector Monk. He and Hester have always been dear to my heart. I like the Christmas novellas that she's done. She started out writing them as the grandmother of Charlotte Pitt. They've just continued on. They are also very well done. And I look forward to reading for World War II. If you haven't read Anne Perry...
I don't know where you've been. Have you been living in a cave or something?
You have missed a lot of good mysteries.
And you will have years of entertainment if you've never read her.
Definitely. I kind of recommend that you read them in order. You don't really have to.
You don't have to, but since their families evolve as the time goes by, so that's the part I enjoyed the most about it, is the backstory of her family. The kids, they're getting older. That's why reading them in order.
Yeah, to the mystery part of it, you don't need to read them in order, but to get the nuances of the story. And William Monk is the same. He starts out as a very angry man who has lost his memory. As the story evolves, he finds different things out about himself. These are also very good mysteries. And I look forward to reading more of Elena's story. These are very well done World War I going into World War II mysteries. They're in between World War I and World War II. They're leading up to the beginning of the regime of Adolf Hitler, that kind of sorrowness in the world. Those are also the ones I've read are very well done. We thank Anne for visiting with us, and again, we recommend you be sure and check out her books. The book I have this week is The Babysitter, My Summers with a Serial Killer. It's by Liza Rodman and Jennifer Jordan. It came out March 2nd from Atria Books. A chilling true story about a girl longing for love and how she found friendship with her charismatic babysitter, who was also a vicious serial killer.
My new and noteworthy is Under the Cover of Murder, a Beyond the Page bookstore mystery, Book 6. It is by Lauren Elliott, and it's put out by Kensington Books. It promises to be Greybourne Harbor's wedding of the year, the impending nuptials of Serena Chandler and Zach Ludlow will take place aboard the family's luxurious super yacht, currently moored in the harbor and is talk of the town. But on the day of the wedding, a man's body washes up on the beach with no ID, only a torn page from a book in his pocket.
Trivia! Last week's question was, the author John Connolly became interested in crime when he witnessed what? A murder, B, a mugging, C, a kidnapping, or D, a man getting rid of evidence. The answer is D. At age 16, Connolly's interest in crime and mystery escalated when on his way home from his work as a hotel dishwasher, he witnessed a man throw an object into a hedge. Connolly decided to investigate and found the object was a gun wrapped in a lumberjack shirt. After putting the gun back, he followed the man to a bar and then went home to tell his father. Later that night, Connolly brought the police down to the bar, but the man was gone. This event introduced Connolly to the world of police officers and their lives and impressing him with the way they worked. This week's question is, Janet Ivanovich got her idea for Stephanie Plum from which movie? A. Miss Congeniality, B. Midnight Run, C. The Thin Man, or D. Anatomy of a Murder. Good luck!
You can check out our website, which is darkstormybc.com.
There you can sign up for our newsletter. You can listen to all 156 episodes that we've put out.
And you can check out our Patreon and also find out how to submit a short story to be featured in our newsletter.
Yes, we put out a short story every month, and we're looking for authors. You do not have to be a published author. If you wanted to try your chops as a writer,
dip your toe in the writing world, there you go.
Send it to us. We'd be happy to be your first publisher. Maybe it'll go on to greatness. You never know if you don't try.
That's right.
And so we hope you'll visit with us next week. And remember,
life would be boring without a little mystery.
Bye.